This is my app.tsx, which is the main file of the application. So first, I React, import React and the use state from React, then import Vue and the style sheet from React Native. Then I import the three screen, which is the home screen, registration, and the save student screen. Then this creates the main app component. Then this here I create a state called screen. It has a three possible values, which is home, register, and save. Then the default value is home, so the application starts on the home screen. Then this checks whether the current screen is home. So if it is, the home screen will be displayed. So the register, it changes the screen to the register. So while the go to save changes the screen to save. Then next is the registration screen. This checks whether the current screen is registered. So if it is registered, the registration screen will be displayed. Then we go to home. Function returns the user to home screen. Then while the go to save, it takes the user to the save student screen. Then the save student screen. Uh, This if the screen state is saved, the save student screen is displayed, then the user can return to home or go back to registration to edit their information. And my styling, and next is the home screen that tsx. Um, I import React from React, then I imported the view text, image, pressable, and style sheet from React Native. Then uh, this defines the props that the home screen receives. Both props are functions. So the goto register is used to open the register screen, and goto save is used to open the save student screen. So this creates the home screen component and receives the two navigation functions through props. Then so this is the main container of the home screen. Then the logo of the school, uh, and this is the main title of the application. Then the register button. This is the view saves information button. When press, it calls go to save and opens the save student screen. Then the stylings. The next is the registration screen dot tsx. So I import use effect and use state from React. Then same in the home screen dot tsx, but I uh, import the image, the pressable and alert and school view, and then I also import the async storage from React Native async storage, then the image picker, then the these props. It allows the registration screen to navigate back to home or go to the save student screen. Then this is the state. Sorry, this is the state variables. So it stores the information stored by the user. Then, for example, full name stores the student's name, while set full name it changes the name. Then it same concept is used for the student ID, course, year, level, email, contact number, and the profile image. So next, function use effect. When the registration screen opens, this use effect automatically automatically calls the load student function. Then next is function load student. The load student function, it retrieves previously saved student information. So uh, this gets the stored information using the k student. Then if data exists, JSON parse converts the stored JSON string back into a JavaScript object. Then then this setter functions place the saved values back into the corresponding form fields. The next function is the pick image. This function allows the user to choose a profile photo. Then first the application asks for the uh, permission to access the user's photo. Then if permission is denied, an alert is displayed which is permission not needed. Please allow access to your photos. Then if permission is granted, the device image library opens. Then the user can select an image. Then next function is form valid. This function checks if all required fields have been filled. So if any required field is empty, the function returns false. Then if all required fields have values, the function returns true. Next function is the save student function. This is the main function for saving the student information. So before saving, it calls is form valid. If the form is incomplete, an error message is displayed, which is error. Please fill in all fields. Then here I create a student object containing all the information entered by the user. Then then the student object is converted into JSON string using JSON string file, and stored locally using async storage. Then after the information is successfully saved, an alert is displayed. When the user presses OK, the application goes to the save student screen. The next function is the clear form. This function clears all the information currently entered in the form. Then each setter receipts its all corresponding value. Then the profile image is also removed. Then then if the application displays a message confirming that the form has been cleared, which is cleared, all fields have been cleared. Then here are the components allow to allow the user to enter information. So each input has value connected to a state and an unchanged state function that updates the state whenever the user types. Then this is the button. So uh, the save button uh, calls save student. Then the button calls clear form. Then the back home button it calls the go to home. Next, the save student screen.tsx. So I import React use effect and use state because this screen needs to manage the saved student data and load it when the screens open. Then I import view text image pressable style sheet alert and scroll view. And I import async storage from React native async storage. Then uh, this defines the structure of our student object. It tells TypeScript what information a student should have. Then this props allows the save student screen to navigate back to home or return to registration. So the function info row uh, is reusable component. It receives a label and a value and displays them in a consistent format. Then this is the state. The student state stores the saved student information. It can either contain a student object or be null. Then the loading state tells the application whether it is still loading the information. So the function use effect when the save student screen opens, use effect automatically calls load student to retrieve the save information. Then the function load student. This function retrieves the saved student information. Then the application search search async storage using the case student. Then if the data is exists, it is converted from JSON into an object and stored in the student state. Then if no data exists, this the student state remains null. Then then mm, after the data has been retrieved, loading is set to false. Then next function is the delete student. This function deletes the saved student information. Then Next is the loading condition. If the application is still retrieving the data, it displays loading instead of the student information. Then, after loading is complete, the application checks if there is a saved student. So, if the student is null, it displays a message saying that no student saved yet. Then next is the uh, display profile image. This checks if the student has a profile image. So if there is an image, it displays the image. The next is the it displays the student information. So here I use the reusable info row component to display all of the student information. Then here are the buttons. The edit information button calls go to register, which takes the user back to the registration screen. Then the delete button calls the delete student function to remove the saved information. The back to home button calls the go to home and returns the user to the home screen. Then this is the styling and the output. So here is the output. So this is the logo and the main title, which is the student registration, and the uh, two navigation, which is the register student and the view save information. So the first we register student. So this is the user can add a image. So can be ayan. So the year level, the keyboard is a phone pad. So all are the keyboard uh, are all number only. Then the email address, it has a at. There's a at. And also for the contact number, it also only a number. Then I will save it. Then it displays the alert, which is access student information save. Then when I click the save, it directly go to save student screen. So here the image, the full name, student ID, course, year level, and email and the contact number. So if I edit the information, it will go back to the registration form. So I will edit the sample the year level. So save, then it save, it edit. Then if I want to delete it, so I first wait. If I register, then clear form, so it will clear. So then we'll go back to the view save information, and I will delete this. Delete student, then it deleted. So back to home, and